Hello friends, Ace Botany next episode. We will be continuing NCERT quick reference. Today we will be continuing with the branch of fourth one, that is Bryophytes second part. And by today, Bryophytes will be over. Next edition we will be proceeding either to pteridophyte or molecular basis. So for convenience, I will share the screen so we can save the time. And also I wrote some statements there, so it will be easy for you to follow. Meanwhile, daily I am putting two questions in Ace Botany for NEET practice 2027 or next year. Okay, so I will share the screen. I think the screen came, so we can proceed. So NCERT quick reference, Plan Kingdom for Bryophytes 2. And all references based on NCERT 2024 reprint edition. And today what all things we'll be discussing is one introduction, liverworts, mosses, importance, and the life cycle. And when we deal with the bryophytes in NCERT, two main groups given. And their importance, life cycle in general will be discussed. Now first is liverworts. So name liverworts came due to the shape of the plant body, that is liver shape. And where they live, habitat normally in moist shady places, that is why bryophytes are often called Bryophytes. Habit, how it appears, it is thalloid body. Dorsiventral, closely pressed to substratum. That itself is a question. A typical example that is Mercantia. An example for a leafy member from liverworts, that is Porella. Both important questions for NEET exam. Now, asexual reproduction. It can be either by fragmentation or it is by gemme. Gemme is a popular question. Gemme, it is normally green, multicellular, and asexual bud. Gemme seen in gemmecum. This detail, including diagram, I given in detail note. Later, gemme gives new plants after separation. Sorry. Sexual reproduction, sex organs may be on same thalli, that is rhexia, or on different thalli, as in Mercantia, that is dioecious. Stalk receptacles can be seen, and that is anthridiophore and archegoniophore. Phore means stalk, PHORE. Male gametes will be normally biflagellate, reaches into female gamete through water, and that will fuse to form zygote. Zygote is diploid. I think after that it is clear. Now, development is zygote, develops into embryo, embryo into sporophyte. Sporophyte is differentiated into three parts or three structures. Foot zeta capsule, when you observe the diagram, it will be clear. Foot zeta capsule, spore mother cell undergo meiosis to form spores. Spores are haploid. And spores will be liberated, germinate into haploid, free-living gametophyte. That is what given in NCERT page number 30. I think first page is clear. Now we can proceed to second page, where all these diagrams important for theory exam, NEET exam, labeling question, etc. First is Mercantia thallus showing gemme, then male thallus, okay, female thallus, solar NCERT diagram, important, theory entrance. Now, most evolved group is mosses. Gametophytic generation is predominant in both liverworts and mosses, generally in bryophytes. Here also gametophytic generation is predominant. Has got two stages. One is thread-like protonema, and second stage is that is leafy stage. Protonema directly developed from spore. I think after that it is clear. Now features of protonema, just like gemme, it is important. It is creeping, it is green, it is branched, it is frequently filamentous in nature. Leafy stage. When we come to leafy stage, develops as a lateral bud. Initially develops as a lateral bud having branching and multicellular rhizoids. It also have upright slender axis with the leaves spirally arranged. Sex organs seen, that is anthrid and archegonia. Sex organs will be produced at the apex of the leaf should be important. Plant is monoecious and autoecious. That is monoecious as well as autoecious. Then male gamete biflagellate reaches a fusion zygote. As usual, diploid. I think we can proceed to next page. Now, zygote to sporophyte having foot zeta capsule. Labeling here, it is very clear, important for exam. Capsule have spore sac with spore mother cells. Spore mother cells will be diploid. Meiosis will be there. Again, spores will be produced. And remember, mosses, most advanced group among bryophyte, have an elaborate mechanism, important mechanism of spore dispersal among bryophytes due to more complex nature. All NCERT. Now, vegetative reproduction connected with the mosses, that is fragmentation, then formation of buds or budding, and secondary protonema. Example for mosses, funaria, polytrichum, sphagnum. This is sphagnum, this is funaria, gametophyte and sporophyte attached. Now, economic aspects and benefit, general aspects of bryophyte. Bryophytes helps in soil formation and prevention of soil erosion. I think color we can change. Okay, so soil formation and soil erosion. Soil formation through ecological phenomenon called succession on rocks. Soil erosion is prevented through forming a dense mat over substrate. Certain bryophytes can retain water, as in the case of sphagnum, and again connected with the pit formation due to acidicity of the soil and compressed fossilized mass of plants, sometimes refers to be bog moss. Then polytrichum commune gives for kidney disorders or removal of stones. Ecologically, economically useful bryophyte is sphagnum. Hairy cap moss is polytrichum, and cord moss is funaria. Massive for entire question. Now, next page we can proceed. Life cycle, that is gametophytic generation is predominant. So starts with the spore, then protonema, then buds, leafy gametophore, Anthraeum archegonium, anthrozoid, then unfertilized egg, that is oosphere. Then these two combine here. Now 2N starts, zygote, oospore, oosphere become oospore, 2N. Then zygote develops into embryo, then sporophyte, then a capsule finally that contains spore mother cell, again undergo meiosis. So meiosis at the spore mother cell. And the gametophytic stage starts at spores, ends with the gametes. Sporophytic generation starts with the zygote, ends with the spore mother cell. This is general data important for exam. I think idea clear. So that is regarding bryophyte, second part. If you like this episode, subscribe Botany, like it, share it, comment on it. We'll be continuing the series. So take care. Bye. Thank you.